active chairman, Jack Hilton, there on the right-hand side, the Wigan chairman. A player himself, way back in 1948 and 51. He scored the winning tries for Wigan. And one of the greatest competitors in the game, Alec Murphy, Graham West, young Sean Edwards, the youngest player, Henderson Gill, the flying wingman, and Kerry Helmsley, flown in from Balmain, Australia. Wigan look very confident, very cocky, and Colin Whitfield, last on the field, superstition with Whitfield. Both sides looking very serious, very determined. The moment when players try to pick out their wives or girlfriends in the stands, looking for a little bit of reassurance. Butterflies in the stomach for the coaches, I think, Alan.
Yes, I think both coaches playing at KG before the game. Vince Cornelius leaving it late before naming his side. Alex very confident named his side early in the week, knowing that everybody was fit and well and raring to go.
Many of those Widnes players, of course, very, very experienced. Andy Gregory, the little pocket dynamite of a player. He'll have a big... He's getting his punches in early, I don't know. I think he thinks he's at the boxing stadium. Kevin Tamati, number 10. Les Gawley. Mike O'Neill. Skipper Mick Adams, his 7th appearance. Substitute youngster David Hume failed the fitness test. Both sides coming now to line up for the presentations. A nerve-wracking time for players when it's funny, but all sorts of things begin to flood through your mind. Little injuries, niggling hamstrings. Have you done the right thing? Have you put enough sprinting in? Each player eyeing up the opposition. But a wonderful occasion, an occasion which rugby league players savour for the rest of their lives. Both teams now about to be presented to the dignitaries for this year. The Earl of Derby, the president of the Rugby Football League. And a great fan of the game, the Earl of Derby, shaking hands with Tom Smith. Again, another ex-prop forward for the Widnes Club, now chairman, Vince Cornelius. Eric Hughes, the captain, been there 7 times. People in Widnes say that Wembley is their twin town. Keith Elwell, only a little lad, but he'll have a big impact on the game in hooker. Ex-Lance Todd Trophy winner Mick Burke. And Stuart Wright, a surprise selection, just come back from another very heavy dislocated shoulder. Andy Gregory, the little scrum half, determined to get into the picture. He's leaving his line, being ushered in by Tom Smith. The Earl of Derby, a great patron of the game of rugby league, watches the matches regularly, president of the game. Les Gawley, big Cumbrian forward. Mike O'Neill with his right hand strapped up. He's had a very bad scaphoid injury. Youngster, 20-year-old David Hume. And Fred Whitfield. Very experienced side, Widnes. Moving on to the Wigan side. Chairman Jack Hilton. He was telling me how in 1948 he took part in the first ever televised Rugby League Cup final. Well, little did he realise the millions that will be watching him today. Perhaps a word of advice for Alec Murphy there. Or more a word of advice for the Earl of Derby, I think, knowing Alec. Wayne Elvin from Campbelltown in Australia. Short, squat man, but 13 stone, chunky, powerful, muscular. John Pendlebury, Mick Scott, one of the grafters of the side. Brian Case, prop forward, just been selected to take part in the Tour of Australasia, commencing next week. One or two of the colonial players, Howie Tamati, New Zealand hooker. Kerry Hemsley. I do assure viewers with the long hair, there's nothing effeminate about this man. He's a Samson of a character in the front row. Gary Stevens. Another Australian, Mark Cannon. 5 colonial players in this Wigan side. Henderson Gale, the flying wingman. Colin Whitfield, the centre. Viewers will probably remember his brother Robin, who refereed last year's cup final. Dennis Ramsdale, and the youngest player ever in a cup final, Sean Edwards, 17 years of age. Still a schoolboy. What an ordeal for that lad. And a word of advice from the Earl of Derby for him. Billy Thompson, the referee. Reserve referee Derek Fox. 2 touch judges, what an honour for those men. And then Stu Potstewart. The crowd sensing the atmosphere now, building ever closer to the kick-off. Andy Gregory, muscular scrum half, contemplative mood, rolls his sleeves up for action. Number 10, Kevin Tamati, prop forward. The Australians dubbed him Terrible Tamati after the test matches out there in '83. Vince Corelius. Quietly, the coach, looking around, having a word of advice with his players. Ceremonies are over. We're down onto the match now. I'm taking Wigan. Who are you taking?
Well, I can't tip Wigan after Alex tipped on last year, Ray. I'm going to stick by Widnes.
Yep. Although I must confess, I think I must be mad to tip against Widnes with the amount of talent in there. Players like number 13, Mick Adams, his 7th time at Wembley, skipper, a fine leader. Young Stevens there, Gary Stevens. He's the man at scrum half who's motivated this side, kept the forwards ticking in front of him. Kerry Hemsley, number 8. Last week this man picked up the man of the match at Sydney Cricket Ground. Here he is, 7 days later, in his Wembley final. Fit. Widnes peeling off first. Players being announced to the crowd. Rugby league crowd like this occasion. They like to roar their favourites on. They like to cheer for their favourite players. And Joe Lydon, one of the superstars of the game, ex-rugby league and rugby union schools international, now a full international. Player of tremendous pace, tremendous speed. And Widnes' side was only finalised this morning. Youngster David Hughes, sadly failing a full fitness test, so Corelius puts him on the bench at 14. That enabled Vince to move Kieran O'Loughlin, very strong, hard-tackling number 6 at stand-up, bringing Eric Hughes and Joe Lydon in the centres. But a very well-balanced side, very well led by Mick Adams and number 3 Eric Hughes there. A wealth of experience, 14 Wembley appearances between those two. One of the aspects that many feel could tip the game Wigan's way is this youngster, Sean Edwards, 17 years of age, still at school, but look at the confidence in that lad. Signed on his his 17th birthday, a record sum, £35,000. And he's proved Alec Murphy's judgment. And at the other end of the scale, great experience there. Number 11, Graham West, New Zealand skipper, Wigan skipper, 6'5", 16 stone. I would like to meet him in a dark night. Another strong man, number 10, Brian Case, a grafter, a tackler. And I think this is one of the strong points of the Wigan side, the pack, Alan.
Very workmanlike back, very solid, good defensive side, and they'll be all out to stop the Widnes front six today.
And Wigan side, of course, been selected very early on, and unusual there to see men like Hemsley, Tamati and West from the Antipodes. The first time ever, no Wigan player in a Wigan pack of forwards at Wembley. That boy Mark Cannon at number 6 from St George, Australia. He's a tremendous player, 13 stone, a battler, and one on whom I think the destiny this cup could depend. 13 stone, 6 foot, PE student in Sydney, delayed his examinations this summer, especially to take part in this match. Well, the next 80 minutes will tell whether it's been worth delaying those exams. And what a pleasure to see Billy Thompson, his last ever match of rugby league. 3 Wembley finals in front of him, 50 years of age, and what a retirement present. And we're off. Wigan playing into the sun in those famous cherry and white hoops. Already, Stuart Wright, little bit of nerves, but no, penalty kick. Yes, Billy Thompson straight on the spot. Accusing the Wigan player, scooping the ball out. A bit of a respite there for Widnes. Widnes, white shirt, black shorts. Stuart Wright, very lucky to be playing. That right shoulder there, padded up, been broken 3 times. Widnes to play. Kevin Tamati. And I think we'll see some very powerful, strong tackling from both these packs. Steve O'Neill. Keith Elwell darting. Very small hooker, only 5'8", good ball getter. Oh, a wild ball, Stevenson. Well, Andy Gregory was looking to bring Nick Burke through on the outside, but well nipped in by David Stevenson. Wigan on the attack, Gary Stevens. Oh, well covered by John Basnett. Oh, but a good tackle. Oof, just look at these Wigan players go into the tackle, Alan.
Wigan have certainly started hard. They've come to show Widnes that they're not going to mess about. It is a Rugby League Cup final, and Wigan are not going to give it up easy.
Well, I don't think referee Billy Thompson will stand any messing about. He's the referee who sent off the only player, Sid Hines, in a Rugby League Wembley final, and I don't think he'll stand any messing. Get back, says Billy. Joe Lydon puts the touch. Widnes will be wanting to calm things down here, take it away with the forwards, play it through the pack once or twice, settle the game down. There's Gawley. Oh, good driving tackle there from Graham West and Hemsley. Mick Adams, good kick. Oh, and a nice kick. Good kick from Mick Adams. Alan Agar was commenting on the tackling of Wigan. Mick Adams spotting it, pushing them back.
A very sensible kick by Mick Adams, taking the pressure away from Widnes and taking the sting out of the Wigan tackling.
First scrum of the game, Wigan ball. The new law, of course, this season that, as in rugby union, the side having their own head and ball, so Wigan now to put the ball into their open side. And there's a real battle going on there between those props. Penalty to Wigan. Referee Billy Thompson decreeing that Keith Elwood had a loose arm in the scrum. Wigan driving the ball away. Stevens dodging, weaving about this boy, Gary Stevens. He's been one of the leading lights in this Wigan side and this Wigan Cup run. Tamati, Graham West, long striding lad, all good ball. I think we'll see a lot of Graham West driving down the middle. Cannon again. No, ball back. This lad from St George, Sydney, likes to kick the ball. He scored a lot of tries in this cup run by kicking through and chasing. But that ball too deep there. Alec Murphy quiet for once. Referee Thompson getting the scrum straight. He wants a good clean heel, he wants a good tunnel. Oh, and a good heel. Mick Burke, first touch of the ball. One of the danger men, this number 1. Ex-Lance Todd Trophy winner. Big, strong lad. Good tackle from number 10, Brian Case. 5 minutes gone, still no score. Mike O'Neill. Oh, good ball to his brother, Steve O'Neill. These two O'Neill brothers, 12 and 9. Strong, hard workhorses for Widnes. Andy Gregory. Well, you can see what Wigan think of little Andy Gregory. The littlest man meets the biggest man on the field. 6'5", 5'7". And I think Captain Graham West there, he knows he's in the wrong, he's frustrated. There's nothing worse than when a big man at 6'5" is made a fool of by a little man like Andy Gregory.
A big bit of niggling, back play the ball by Gregory. The players get mixed up, and it's certainly a case of the big man picking on the little one. I'm glad he didn't hit me.
Kick to touch for Burke. So Widnes now, first time on the attack. Kevin Tamati. O'Neill. Well, Adams, oh, good run to Gregory. Andy Gregory bringing this number 11, Les Gawley, onto the ball, out wide, looking for gaps out there. Tamati, oh, lovely ball. What a knock-on. Advantage to Wigan. Well, it was a good pass from Kevin Tamati, the Widnes number 10. Not taken. But cousin Howie Tamati coming away with the ball. And offside. Both these sides, of course, great names in the game of rugby league. Widnes and Wigan. Both of them, their 12th appearance at Wembley. And whoever wins will create a record here, a record 7th win at Wembley. Brian Case, but no. I think one or two players are a little bit too eager to get the ball out at the moment.
It certainly seems that way, and we're seeing drop passes with very short balls which are going too hard for the players to catch hold of.
I think very often, Alan, that the crowd can often tend to get you to race away with yourself. You forget what you're doing in these early stages. Oh, but a good towering kick there from Mick Burke. Really good beef behind that kick. Vince Cornelius, a powerhouse in his day. Widnes on the attack. Steve O'Neill. way through the tight cherry and white hoops of Wigan. Dummy switch. A well-attempted switch there from Widnes, but Wigan cover up very fast, read the situation. Gregory chipped through. Well recovered by Gary Stevens. And Andy Gregory, witness number 7, was trying to break up the cover. Kerry Hemsley, good pass. Well, it's butterfingers at the moment. I don't think I've seen as many knock-ons in a Wembley final for a long time. Widnes on the attack now. Oh, 3-1 overlap here, Burke. He's got John Bassnett. Oh! Shoulder, well, play on, play on. He's still going. Oh, he's got everywhere with him. Oh! Well, all credit to John Bassnett there. He met what looked like a high tackle. Referee Thompson ruled it was a shoulder tackle. He kept going, but a knock-on spoiled the movement. Well, that's raised the tempo of the game straight away. Wigan's Gary Stevens to put the ball in. And I'm sure Wigan hooker Howie Tamati will be looking to get this one. Penalty. Referee Thompson there, kneeling down, signifying that Keith Elwell wouldn't get his legs back. Penalties in Widnes' favour at the moment, 4-3. Stevens looking for support, Graham West. Neither side really settled down. Mick Scott. Oh, nice break from Stevens. Oh, a sort of Cumberland throw from hooker Keith Elwell. Cannon, Stevens, Ramsdale. Oh, good tackle from John Bassnett. Mick Scott. One of the workhorses of this Wigan pack, number 12. Wigan on the attack now. Gary Stevens chipped through. Oh, and Gregory's lost it. And Hemsley's ball. No. It's Gawley. McAdams. Widnes using a lot of switch moves. Elwell, Gregory running around the first receiver, switching the point of attack, trying to take this Wigan cover by surprise. Oh, and there's one. Ooh. What a tackle. Well, I think Alec Murphy's fed this lot on raw beef, Alan.
The Wigan lads are certainly tackling very hard. 1 or 2 high tackles which have gone unpunished, and I'm surprised Mr Thompson hasn't done something about it.
Well, there's certainly no prisoners being taken in this match. Ryan Case. Both sides looking for that vital early break. Graham West. Stevens. Always at the heart of things for Wigan. Stevens. John Pendlebury. Only a slight loose forward. Only weighs 13 stone, this lad, but very good footballer, creative player. Oh, good long kick by Colin Whitfield. Puts Widnes full-back Mick Burke back on defence. Oops, and he's lost it. Offside. Yes. Offside decision. Joe Lydon, witness number 4, picking the ball up in an offside position. So penalty to Wigan. And possibly the foot, yes. Wigan sub Brian Juliff bringing the sand bucket on. It's amazing how, since the Australians came over here in '82 with the sand buckets, how everyone in Great Britain seems to have copied them. The idea being that the kicker can get a greater loft underneath the ball and really get greater height on the ball with the kick. He's kicked 117 goals this season. It's a long kick and it's a difficult angled kick just outside the 25. But he's scored in all of the cup rounds so far. He's got the height. No, just to the side. So still no points. 14 minutes gone, still 0-0 in this Challenge Cup final. Widnes to take the drop out. Joe Lydon looking for depth, looking to pen Wigan, back in the half. John Pendlebury. Mick Scott. Good, strong, bustling forward. A Halifax lad this, signed by Wigan 2 or 3 seasons ago. Stevens to Hemsley. Oh, good ball. He's a big lad, is this Balmain, drop forward from Australia. Well, another penalty. Kevin Tamati not allowing Gary Hemsley to get up. And this, an easier shot, but a much further one out.
Here we see Gary Hemsley going through, being tackled by Tamati, who doesn't allow him to get up. He's got his leg between his there, and he just lets a little bit of a kick go into Hemsley.
Colin Whitfield's second shot. 45 yards out, straight in front of the posts. But if you're going to win at Wembley, these are the kicks that you must put over. Alex Murphy reading his programme. Taking a deep breath. And it's done! Yes! Huge roar from the crowd, that Wigan section. 40,000 of them. Colin Whitfield puts Wigan in the lead, 2 points to 0. And a good kick too, 45 yards. Widnes to kick off. Pendlebury. Howie Tamati. Whoops. Well, still these sides keep losing the ball. Gregory. Looking for the gap. Oh, no support with him. Looking for his forwards there, but well tackled by Gary Stevens. Widnes on yet. Oh. Mick Adams, number 13 for Widnes. Couldn't quite control the ball. It was a difficult pass. But the touch judge, Mr. Bernard Robinson of Leeds, just come onto the field to point something out to referee Thompson. Wigan head and ball. Scrums one each at the moment. Penalty. Both of these hookers, Elwell and for Widnes and Tamati for Wigan, they know the value of possession here at Wembley. Both, I think, being done time and time again for foot up by referee Thompson. Ryan Case. Stevens to Hemsley. Interesting to see how Gary Stevens is using these two big lads, the Australian Hemsley and the New Zealander West, bringing them through from deep. Here he is again. Oops. It's strange, this handling, Alan. There's some really bad handling going on.
Very bad handling. I'm wondering, Ray, if that wind what we talked about might be gusting a little bit, which causing the ball to float about. I think we've got on his hands here a great battle at number 7 between Gary Stevens and Andy Gregory. Both players trying to keep the ball moving, using the big forwards well.
And Andy Gregory to feed the scrum. Not getting away though, not getting away. I'm sure Wigan coach Alan Murphy has told his men to watch that little man at scrum half. Kevin Tamati, oh, good pass to Mike O'Neill. Well read by Dennis Ramsdale, the wingman there, coming in, leaving his wing to make the inside tackle. Gregory looking for Burke. Oh, Cian O'Loughlin. Henderson Gills, Wigan wings first move into the game. Good tackle on Cian O'Loughlin. There's Gawley. Widnes edging into that Wigan 25-yard area. 20 minutes gone still, 2 points to nil for Wigan. Oh, it's a tricky ball. Oh, well taken. And well run out by Edwards. Well, for a youngster, 17 years of age, to take a ball like that from number 13, Mick Adams, he wants some confidence. Mick Scott. Wigan using this second row, Mick Scott, to do all the donkey work, close to the line, driving the ball away. Graham West. Stevens again. To Cannon. Big lad, this standoff. 13 stone, built like a forward. In fact, had some games in the second row spot for Wigan early in the season. Whitfield to John Basnett. Adams to Lydon. Kevin Tampa dropped forward on the wing there, shrugs one off. But no. And a penalty. High kick from Joe Lydon. Looking to chase it, but obstructed. David Stevenson having treatment. Looks to be a knock to the mouth. But the game carries on. The game of rugby league doesn't stop for treatment of players unless the referee considers it's a very serious one. And I think in rugby league we don't consider knocks to the mouth very serious. And Mick Burke to take his first shot at goal. Although they're difficult kicks, these, Alan, I think they're well worth attempting.
Yes, nothing wrong with having a go. Mick Burke's well within his capabilities because he's a very strong kicker, and it's something they need to settle the game down, I think. If we can get a score on the board from Widnes, it'll settle the game down and we might see a bit more football.
Yes, as Alan said, he's very capable of this. He is the point-scoring record holder and goal-scoring record holder for Widnes. And he's certainly got the power behind him in those ties to put this over. No. Henderson Gill. Oh, he's got away! Oh! Well, what a run from that wingman, Henderson Gill. Bringing the ball away from his own line. Just an ankle tap stopped him. Howie Tamati, Stevens. West again. Time and time again we're seeing this big man, 6'5", New Zealand skipper West, run off the passing of Gary Stevens, the little scrum half. Terry Hemsley. Howie Tamati. Oh, good tackle. And the new law this season, the turnover, it should have been applied. Referee Billy Thompson penalising Howie Tamati for not giving the ball to Widnes. After 6 tackles, of course, now the ball is released and played to the other side. Tamati. Goalie. Widnes, of course, in the 7th final in 10 years. It's like a second home to Widnes is Wembley. Oh, good incursion there by Burke. Oh, and a better pass. But Wigan ball. Well, Widnes looking adventurous, trying to get the passes in. Henderson Gill. He's a bit like a clockwork mouse, this lad Gill, when he gets the ball. He runs anywhere. Defence is really on top, Alan. There's no way through at the moment, is there?
A very hard game with both sides tackling very well. No quarter given and none being asked for.
15 minutes to half-time. Mick Burke looking for a beautiful pass to Gregory. He's got Stuart Wright on the outside. Oh, but a good tackle from Henderson Gill. Good breakaway for Widnes, but still on the attack. Tamati. Mick Adams. This is something of the Widnes class, the Widnes skill. Gregory, O'Loughlin. Well picked up by Lydon. No way through again. O'Loughlin. Oh, Michael Neely's got a gap. Out to John Bassett, he's coming inside. Oh, he's got it. Yes. Well, a try from nothing. John Bassett cut inside, and there was standoff Kieran O'Loughlin. I thought he dropped it. He thought he dropped it. But just look at those Widnes fans. They know he's not dropped it. And it's 4 points to 2.
Let's go, Mike O'Neill popping up into the centre, beats one man, and it's a lovely pass to John Bassett. Bassett cuts back inside, beats 2 defenders, takes 2 out of the game, and Kieran O'Loughlin did do well in a circus act here, and managing to get over and score a very valuable try.
Kieran O'Loughlin, an ex-Wigan player himself, delighted with that try.
Mike O'Neill playing a vital role there as a centre, and this is the run that makes it, with Bassett cutting inside 2 defenders, taking them 2 out of the game, and a beautiful ball out of the tackle. And Kieran O'Loughlin saying his prayers here before he's catching this ball.
Mick Burke to take the kick. An easier kick for him this time. 20 yards out. To the left of the post. And he gets it. 6 points to 2 in Widnes' favour. And those Widnes fans, well, they said there were only half as many of them as Wigan at Wembley, but I think they're making twice as big a noise now.
Yeah, that's Mike O'Neill, like an international centre. What pace for a second row man. John Bassett, doubtful whether he was going to be playing, but here he is making a try. A very, very good try that for Widnes.
Just the right time to score, 12 minutes before the half-time. The game looking to be at stalemate, and suddenly, from nowhere, this Widnes class tells. And scrum down. scrums, pretty even at the moment, 2 scrums each. Gary Stevens to put the ball. Oh, nice switch move to Stevens. He's got Whitfield outside him. Well, I think he would have been better advised to go outside, but it comes inside. Cannon to Pendlebury. And I think that tries really set the game alight. Henderson Gill. Well, he's a very strong lad, this. He weaves, he bobs, he dodges. Graham West just can't get the ball away. Witness number 12, Mike O'Neill, clamps this. Cannon, oh, nice chip kick. Oh! And Les Gawley's still got it going. And it's to Joe Lydon. Oh, he's going the full length of the field, this lad. Oh, there's nobody on this side will catch him. What a magnificent try. Scored from nothing. Completely out of the blue. And what a magnificent pass from Les Gawley. All that lad had to do can run.
Wigan in possession. Gary Stevens to Mark Cannon, who tries a kick over. Charge down, Les Gawley, very quick thinking to Tamati, who spots Joe Lydon. And when this boy gets the ball, it really scorches the grass. There's no one going to stop him with a clear run to the line like that. A really killer try there. Wigan showing the character coming back, but there's nothing finer than to see a 70-yard try at Wembley.
Kick for Mick Burke. Immediately in front of the posts. And he gets it. 12 points to 2 now. Well, suddenly Widnes.
There's the kick from Cannon, charged down by Mick Adams. Les Gawley quick thinking, but this is the pass that makes a difference out round the man, and Joe Lydon can't believe his luck. A clear running to the line. Effortless for Joe Lydon there as he strolls away under the post.
9 minutes to half-time, and Wigan now really up against it. Wigan looking seemingly in control earlier in the game, through the pack, through the promptings of Stevens, suddenly find themselves 10 points in arrears. Steve O'Neill. Keith Elwell taking it to the blind side, settling the game down now. Adams. Oh, well taken by Ramsdale. Nowhere to go. The witness cover, number 10, Kevin Tamati. Good tackle. Gary Stevens still looking, buzzing about, looking to open out play. He knows more than anything that Wigan must get some points back. I don't think anybody is more excited than Wigan coach Alec Murphy, that he knows they've got to get back in that game. Cannon. Oh. Well, a silly kick straight to John Bassnett. What a fine game this second row, number 12, Mike O'Neill is having. He's been out for the bulk of the season with a very bad hand injury, a broken scaphoid, but he looks fit now. Joe Lydon. Oops. Well, never let a ball bounce, but it bounced right for Shaun Edwards there. And a high tackle. And penalty against Steve O'Neill.
Shaun Edwards finds Henderson Gill to clear the defence, and in comes Steve O'Neill. What a tackle. I'm surprised none of these have been pulled up early, actually. We've had quite a lot of our tackles which have gone unpunished.
Back in play. Henderson Gill looks a little dazed. Ryan Case. Well, Howie Tamati there. Before he could move, cousin Kevin had him down. Nick Scott. Gary Stevens. Good ball to Edwards. Pendlebury. 5 minutes to half-time. Widnes still leading, 12 points to 2. Vince Corellis, the coach, he'll be happy with that. Mark Cannon. Oh, good ball to David Stevens. He's got Shaun Edwards with him. To Ramsdale. Oh! Just hadn't got the legs to get round John Basnett on the outside. Wigan still on attack. It's a good high ball from Hemsley. Oh. And a well-judged ball too, but Stuart Wright, veteran campaigner, 34 years of age. He covered it well. Widnes bringing the ball away. Andy Gregory. Joe Lydon. Well, some very adventurous passing here from Widnes. I think if that was me, I'd be content just to hold this ball and play out to the half-time. To Ramsdale. Graham West. Stevens, Hemsley. Oh, good ball, he's lost it. And the scrum down. Well, I think this has been the tale of Wigan in this half. Time and time again, they've looked dangerous, they've looked to be threatening, and then the ball's gone to ground. It's a long time to go yet. Scrums 3-2 in Wigan's favour. Good scrum formation there from Widnes, very tight, very low. But foot up. Penalty to Wigan, and this is just the sort of penalty Wigan need now to put the pressure on just before half-time. 3 minutes to the half-time, and Wigan, I'm sure, must get a score here. Tamati to play the ball. To Case. 10 yards from the Widnes line now. Stevens. Oh! Looking for the switch move, knocked down by Kevin Tamati, but 6 more tackles. Stevens again. To Scott. Gill. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, got tackled from Nick Adams. To Cannon. Well, still got hold of it. Stevens again. Oh, what a pass, what a pass. Well, I think Gary Stevens in 2 minds. A bad pass to David Stevenson there, cost Wigan dearly. Went along the floor when all that was needed was a simple transference of the ball to the wing. Gregory. Stevens again. Case. Wigan looking for the vital breakthrough. Scott to Well. Well, thank goodness there's not a microphone here, Coach Alec Murphy. Widnes looking the calmer and more methodical side, but they've lost it. Well, how wrong can commentators be? Wigan again. Hemsley, oh, good ball to Cannon. Oh! And touch. Well intended there by Mark Cannon, this big, strong St George. Sydney, number 6 standoff, trying to get Henderson Gill to come inside him, but forced him to touch. Wigan putting the pressure on now, piling the pressure on before half-time. Andy Gregory taking his time, walking round slowly. He knows the seconds are ticking away to that half-time hooter. He'll settle at 12-2, I think. Loose arm again against Keith Elwell. Well, we've had a lot of penalties from referee Thompson against Keith Elwell for loose arm or foot up. Moving into injury time. Case still going, the lad. Well, there it is. The half-time hooter. Widnes, I'm sure, very pleased to be going off there at 12 points to 2. Those tries, snap tries from Cian O'Loughlin and Joe Lydon, and the goals from Burke. Good performance from Widnes. They've only had 2 chances in this half, and they've taken them. And I think the difference has been the speed, and the speed in the forwards. This man, number 12, Mike O'Neill, cover tackling, moving everywhere. When it's got to the backs, they've had the opportunities to take the tries. Gregory, he's been at the hub of things, weaving his magic, moving the ball about. And Keith Elwell, well, he's been penalised a lot, but he's done his stint in the loose. Coach Vince Corelius calmly, quietly talking. I think that's been one of the aspects of this Widnes side all through this week in preparation, the calmness of them. And of course, when you've been to Wembley 7 times, like skipper Eric Hughes there, you know what it's all about, you know what's needed. It's a professional job.
Now back in the Wembley studio, I've been joined by Ray French's fellow commentator, Alan Agar. Well, Wigan started well, Alan.
Well, I thought Wigan were the better side until Widnes got those 2 snap tries. You can't counteract from pace like Joe Lydon's got, and when he gets it cleared onto the line, there's not much you can do about it. Very fortunate that second one with Mick Adams reading the kick.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see that in just a moment. But I'd love to know what you think Alex Murphy's team talk will be like.
Well, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room. I'm glad I'm not one of the Wigan players, because they were, I thought, getting on top until those tries, and then they seem to have lost their momentum. They've lost the rhythm, the tackling's gone. But they've shown the character coming back at the end there, coming back strong. I think in the first 10 minutes of the second half, we'll see them really having a go at Widnes.
My word, it was heavy stuff early on, wasn't it?
It was very heavy, and I'm surprised Mr Thompson didn't cool things down by giving 1 or 2 free kicks, because the players were allowed to get away with it. John Basnett nearly had his head taken off twice on one inside run, and the players just carried on. I'm very surprised.
OK, well, we can have a look at the first try now. Scored by McLaughlin, of course, and he had a bit of luck there in adjusting, didn't he? He
certainly did. Keith Elwell gets the ball to Les Gorley, and what we see is Mike O'Neill, second row man, in the centre position, and what a job he does at it. A beautiful ball as he's losing his balance. Basnett comes inside. This is a crunch, is when he takes 2 men out of the game here, Gary Stevens and Sean Edwards. But I wonder what's going through Cian O'Loughlin's mind here when he starts balancing it. Paul Daniels would have been proud of this, I think. A former Wigan player as well, it's ironic.
We'll see it from a different angle now.
Yeah, quick passing. Widnes obviously had seen the gap on the outside, quick angling, and as we say, Mike O'Neill's got quite a bit of speed, and this is it. He thought he broke the tackle, but he loses his balance, but still managed to get the ball out. John Basnett, realising the cover would get him, cuts back inside, beats Pendlebury. Gary Stevens working hard, Sean Edwards there coming in, but not able to stop him getting the ball out. As I say, I bet his heart missed a beat there.
He was so close to losing it, wasn't he?
He certainly was, but it paid dividends for him in the end. That's what counts.
I must say, watching rugby league, one's impressed with the handling and the skill of the forwards, because some of them play like backs.
Well, they certainly do, and that proved it there with Mike O'Neill. As you say, the handling is tremendous. Today hasn't been particularly good. Early on in the match, we saw knock-ons and passes going astray. But they've come back now, they're settling down a bit, and I think we're going to have a cracking second half.
Alan, Les Gawley's been involved in both tries. He was involved in that one. We can see the second try now, and he actually started it, didn't he?
He did. Mick Adams charges Mark Cannon's kick down, and Les Gawley, a quick piece of thinking, snaps up the ball before it hits the ground, and this is the pass to Tamati. But this boy does a beautiful pass here to Lydon. He spots him, and when you spot Joe Lydon in the clay, you make sure he gets the ball because nobody will catch him. It must be a great feeling to run 70 yards at Wembley with nobody in front of you, knowing that you're going to score.
Actually, it was very revealing there, seeing that Lydon had spotted the opportunity and seen an absolutely clear field.
Correct, and it probably called for the ball from Tamati to make sure that he did get it, knowing what was in front of him.
He certainly seemed to invite it.
I certainly did. He attacking the ball, and you've got to attack the ball in rugby league if you want success, and that lad does it all the time.
70 yards?
Well, 70 yards easy, but I bet he thinks it was about 170 out there at Wembley.
What about the Wigan defence there?
Well, they started very well. As we say, the forwards were having a go at one another, and there's no quarters given, none asked, and up to then, they'd done very well, but that's one of those kick-throws there. It could have come from a try for Wigan if it had got over the head.
Just one line, Alan. Can Wigan come back?
I think they'll come back in the first 10 minutes, but I think Widnes' Wembley experience will see them through.
A remarkably colourful and sunny scene, and this vast crowd, 95,000, a complete sellout, being entertained by the combined bands of the Coldstream, Irish and Welsh Guards.
coming out for that second half, and what a task they've got in front of them. I'm sure Alec Murphy's had a real go at them, but only one side has ever recovered from a 10 points deficit. That was Leeds against St Helens in 1978. We talked about a record-breaking final. Well, if Wigan are to win this, they've got to break another record there. Down by 12 points to 2 to Widnes, and all it took was 2 lapses in defence. But the speed of that Widnes side, particularly men like Eric Hughes here, the Widnes captain, leading them out, was enough to see Wigan off in that first half. Widnes, or the Chemics as they're known locally, looking very relaxed. No changes to either side. Substitutes not being used at the moment. Steve O'Neill, Widnes prop, had a fine game. Both he and his brother Mike O'Neill, the grafters of this side, just making his way through the band of the Coldstream Irish and Welsh Guards, have entertained the crowd at half-time. John Bassnett, number 5. He was the man responsible for making Cian O'Loughlin's first try. Stuart Wright, very experienced player, looking for a testimonial next season, I think. Cian O'Loughlin. Ironical, as Alan Agar said in the half-time discussion with David Coleman, a Wigan lad, and both Wigan lads, Joe Lydon and Cian O'Loughlin, the 2 try scorers for Widnes. But there's 40 minutes still to go in this second half, and I'm sure Wigan won't give this Challenge Cup final campaign up without a fight. Widnes to kick off. Sean Edwards, what a baptism at 17 years of age. But takes the ball well, bounces behind him, but met by Cumberland granite there, number 11, Les Gawley. And Mick Scott. Sun streaming down on this famous Wembley turf, magnificent spectacle. Ideal conditions for rugby. Cannon to Hemsley, no way through from this big Balmain prop forward. Howie Tamati, another New Zealander. Wigan creating a record here this afternoon with 5 of these colonial players in their squad. Kick really from Mick Burke, particularly when Wigan are 10 points behind there, 12 points to 2 in Widnes' favour. Mike O'Neill. This lad, number 12, got plenty of rugby in him, missed a lot of the season with injury. Kevin Tamati. Kick the ball deep, keeping Wigan down in their own half. I think one of the ideas behind this, Alan, I don't think Widnes feel that Wigan have the speed to score a long-distance try as they can.
No, it's very sensible tactics on Widnes' behalf. They know that while Wigan are in their own 25, they can't lose. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of kicking from Widnes to keep Wigan penned down in their own half.
Yes, I think chatting to Alec Murphy in midweek, he was hopeful of winning this game through his pack and his half-backs. I think Murphy upset there, I think, at referee Billy Thompson not spotting an offence, but I think Alec will find that the touch judge Rowley Parker has looked like a headbutt on skipper Eric Hughes from number 12 Mick Scott. But a scrum down. And Wigan looking to bring the substitute on, but looks a little bit of indecision in the camp there. Widnes ball. Mick Burke. Oh, that was well intended. It was well intended from Burke. Tried to get the pass round the man in the tackle, but a knockout. But all credit to Widnes there for enterprising rugby. John Bassnett not just able to get away. McAdams, Widnes loose forward, all his experience coming to the fore now. And Wigan ball. Well, there's no way through for either of those two scrum halves. A right little battle between the two. Mick Scott really working hard in this Wigan package, this number 12, this lad. Stevens to Case. Cannon looking, look for the gap, but little Keith Elwell, the Widnes hooker, had him round the legs. Stevens again. How many times have we seen this man opening the play? Pendlebury looking to get the ball away. Not quite got the physique to stride through, needs to use his craft. Oh, well covered by Stuart Wright. A credit to Stuart Wright's dedication and guts, the fact that he's playing after 3 broken collarbones in the last 2 or 3 seasons. Widnes still keeping it going. Kieran O'Loughlin. A good tackle from Wigan number 8, Kerry Hemsley. Elwell. Tamati, oh, good ball to Les Gawley. Widnes really beginning to open up. Tamati. Joe Lydon. Well, it's a bit like basketball from Widnes at the moment. I think Wayne Elvin, number 14, looking to be going on. Andy Gregory. Oh, what a mistake by Henderson Gill. What a mistake. Trying to trap the ball instead of taking the ball in his hands. Well, very lucky to get an offside decision there against Stuart Wright. But elementary mistake, never let a ball bounce like that, particularly against a seasoned campaigner like Stuart Wright. He was there like a flash, but offside. And Wigan making a substitute, another Australian, Wayne Elvin, coming on for Colin Whitfield. Wigan needing to get some points to get back in this game. Wigan last won the Cup 1965, 19 years ago. Here's a break from Scott. He's got Hemsley with him, but no support. Oh, Mick Burke's robbed him. Colin Whitfield limping to the trainer's bench. Widnes seem well in control at this stage, Alan. I think Wigan making far too many mistakes.
Good break by Hemsley then, and unfortunately spoiled it by allowing Mick Burke to take the ball off him. Widnes opening out again. They've got the confidence of the 10-point margin, and they're trying to open the ball out at all occasions now.
Yes, and I think every time the ball does go out wide, Wigan sense the danger, the greater speed. Gregory. Oh, beautiful ball to Eric Hughes. He's got a 2-to-1 situation here, right outside him, but well covered by Henderson Gill and number 12 there, Mick Scott. Oh, credit to that second row, number 12 there. He got across, covered the situation for Wigan. What a penalty. And a penalty, I think, against Henderson Gill for pulling Hughes into touch. Mick George is Vince Carell's assistant, obviously. A few words between them, but they look settled. Mike O'Neill. Gregory. Oh, good ball to O'Loughlin. Just couldn't get away. Good tackle from Kerry Hemsley and Mark Cannon. Steve O'Neill, he can drop goals, this prop forward, and he's got one. Well, 9 minutes gone. You don't get many prop forwards dropping goals, but this lad can. He's dropped 4 already this season.
Steve O'Neill rushing into the position. He knew what he was going to do. He shoves Andy Gregory and Mick Adams out of the way. He's done it before 4 times this season. It's a left footer and it gets over, and another valuable point for Widnes.
Widnes edging out even further now, 13 points to 2. Offside.
Tell Mark Cannon who's playing centre with you.
A few instructions from Alex.
Centre to you.
Well, if Mark Cannon doesn't know where he's playing by now, he never will. Widnes on the attack. Kevin Tamati. This number 10 for Widnes, Kevin Tamati. Maori, New Zealand. Many thought that this Widnes pack might not quite hold up to the Wigan pack, but it is doing, and more so. And I think it's showing the one basic difference, and that is speed. And here's one showing it. Little Keith Elwell. Mick Adams. Gregory. Gawley. Oh, good ball from Gawley again to Gregory. This little lad, Andy Gregory, he's snapping at the heels of these forwards, picking up the loose passes everywhere. Wayne Elvin. First touch of the ball for this oh, what a shoulder charge. Well, it's perfectly legal in rugby league. And Kevin Tamati, the Australians call him Terrible Tamati, after the New Zealand-Australian tests in '83.
A slice drop goal there, attempt by Joe Lydon. Well taken by Wayne Elvin. And what we're seeing is strength meeting strength. And Kevin Tamati, if he keeps on working like he is doing, is in the running for the Man of the Match award for my money.
Wigan, Kerry Hemsley then, back on the attack. I'll bet this lad's finding a big difference here from Sydney Cricket Ground last week. Ryan Case. But these Wigan forwards, they're coming in ones. There's very little sort of inter-passing movement between them. There's only this man, Gary Stevens, really making the ball move. Whereas Widnes have a much more sort of fluent style to the play. This is better from Wigan. Elvin. Oh, nice dummy from Cannon. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle from John Bassnett. Wigan on the attack. Stevens. A nice chip through. Oh, but well taken by O'Loughlin. And offside.
Gary Stevens, the Wigan scrum half, is certainly trying everything he knows to try and rally the players. Gary, I spoke to him after the semi-final and I told him I didn't think they'd win at Wembley. He said they were going to do, and he's trying his best to make sure that they do. What he's got to try and do is create a try as quickly as possible for Wigan to put them back into the game.
The Widnes ball. And I think this has been one of the big surprises of the match so far, the form of these forwards for Widnes. Experienced men there, like number 13, Mick Adams. Steve O'Neill. Looking to kick, cheeky, as ever. Oh, good pass to Bassnett. A kick over, he's got space. Well read. Oh, well read by youngster Sean Edwards. Judged the kick nicely, took the bounce. Wigan on the attack, Tamati. Stevens to Scott. Looking to Elvin. But I think more and more Wigan lacking that vital yard of pace on the outside. Touch judge Mr. Robinson making his way to the centre of the field. I think he's spotted something, but Wigan play on. And he has.
Referee Touch Judge Bernard Robinson there coming onto the field, and he'll be calling over Eric Hughes, because as Mick Scott parted with the ball, Eric Hughes came in with his elbow showing, and as we see Mick Scott having treatment, and that's the reason why.
And I think that, Alan, goes back to a previous incident about 10 minutes ago from Mick Scott on Eric Hughes, so a little bit of bad blood creeping in there between the two.
Perhaps trying to get revenge. That's the way Wigan's looks going. He sliced his kick and it's gone dead. Widnes will be able to drop out from the 25 and clear the pressure.
So Joe Lydon then. I think again he'll be looking to put this ball very, very deep into the Wigan half, and he does. To Edwards. Scots. Gary Stevens. Well, he's trying his heart out, is this lad. 10 seasons with Castleford. Wigan number 7. Wayne Elvin, now here's something promising. Oh, good balls to Cannon. What a wonderful tackle there. Excellent tackle. And once again, that little hook of Keith Elwell. Gary Hemsley. Oh, good ball to Edwards. He's got space to Stevenson. Oh. And a penalty. Obstruction. Yes. Dennis Ramsdale pulling Joe Lydon back. I think Ramsdale knew that if that number 4 had got away, it was curtains.
Kerry Hemsley slips, tries to get a ball out, and Wigan should have made more of this. They've an overlap, but it's a bad pass from David Stevenson. Joe Lydon, spotting the loose ball, puts his boot to it and is obstructed by Dennis Ramsdale.
And I think a let off there for Widnes. Widnes forward, still in control of this ball. Keith Elwell. Gregory to Tamati. Oh, good tackle from Wayne Elvin. Another Australian, this number 14 from Campbelltown in Australia. Oh, Hugh, a brilliant movement by Joe Lydon. Beat him on the outside. He's got Edwards. It's a race for the line. Oh, just into touch. Well, this number 4, this lad Joe Lydon, he's magic. A feint inside and he'd gone round the Wigan cover. And I'm sure only the bounce of the ball there stopped a witness try.
Joe Lydon once again in the clear. The cover coming across, he decides to kick, and I think it'd have been better if he'd have looked outside of him. John Basnett's got a clear onto the line with men in support. I think it'd have been better holding onto that ball and taking the men on.
5 yards now from the Wigan line. Gary Stevens to feed the scrum for Wigan. On a good heel. John Pendlebury looking to open the ball out. Elvin to Stevenson. Cannon's got Gill with him. Now then, here's a chance for Gill. Oh, good tackle from number 6, Kieran O'Loughlin. And it needs a good tackle to put this boy Gill down. He's a strong lad. Edwards to Hemsley. Good ball to Graham West. I like the play of this young lad now, Sean Edwards, Alan. He's coming more and more into the game.
The longer the game's gone on, Sean Edwards has grown in confidence. He's beginning to link up and back the forwards up in the middle of the field, and is showing maturity beyond his years.
Wigan on attack, Kerry Hemsley. Never really got much space, this number 8 Hemsley. No, another back kick. Well covered by Mick Burke. Those sort of kicks are bread and butter to a player of Burke's quality. "20 minutes to go, Widnes still 13 points to 2 in the lead. Wigan, a lot of work to do. Oh, good ball from Mike O'Neill. Lovely play from Keith Elwell. But Wigan again on the attack. To Pendlebury. Oh, he's got a gap! Can he go round Big Burke here for the line? Oh, no! And he's lost it! No, it's still going! Well, 5 yards now from the Widnes line. Pressure on Widnes. Wigan, Edwards again, in the line. What a fine game this 17-year-old's having. Wigan must get a try here if they're going to do anything. Wayne Elvin to Cannon. Oh! Widnes cover. Just look at that cover there. 5 forwards across there. Mick Scott. 2 yards from the line. And a scrum. No, turnover. 6 tackler, referee Billy Thompson ruling that Widnes could have the ball. Wigan putting everything into this game now, and Widnes playing it out through the forwards, bringing it away in ones. Tamati steadying the game down. They know that they're in the lead. Oh, and a good kick from Adams. An excellent kick. Mick Adams showing all the wealth of his 13 seasons in the game, his experience.
That's Mick Adams' play all over. You think he's going through a quiet period, and all of a sudden he realises Widnes are under pressure, sets into the game and puts a fine 40-yard touch finder in.
Alex Murphy must be wondering whether he's got time left to snatch this Challenge Cup. He's got a very fit side. His assistant coach, Alan McInnes, I know, has done a lot of fitness work. And Wigan have usually come very strong in the last quarter. Stevens. Henderson Gill. We said he was like a jack-in-the-box, this lad. He's up, he's down, he runs forwards, he runs backwards, but he wants some putting down. It's a good job that Wigan have been taking these scrums. They've got a 2-to-1 scrum advantage because they have lost the ball on far more occasions than Widnes. And Andy Gregory to put the ball in for Widnes. O'Loughlin. Mick Burke to line. For a gap, but well up by young Edwards. Edwards looks, this number 1 for Wigan, looks to be playing centre almost. Gregory. Steve O'Neill. Oh, nice ball to Keith Elwell. Widnes moving steadily down the field, through the forwards, but a knock-on. Knock-on there from Kevin Tamati, just getting a breather. Huge roars coming now from the Wigan spectators. Nearly 40,000 of them trying to urge on this last quarter now. These cherry and white hoops. 15 minutes to go, 13-2 down. The only other occasion when Alex Murphy has lost at Wembley. Guess who was the coach? It was Vince Cornelius of Widnes. Cannon looking to Gill. Well, off he goes again. Number 15, Brian Jouliffe, ex-Pontypridd Rugby Union. The only Welshman in the game, an unusual occurrence. We normally have a lot of Welsh players in Rugby League, but one of those rare occasions when only one in the full squads of 30. Gregory. Oh. Ryan Case. Wigan really lacking the pace to go round this Widnes side. The forwards, they're big, they're strong, but they're going down in the tackle. Only this man, Gary Stevens, looking to have the craft to prize open a try. Only had that drop goal from Steve O'Neill in this half, only the 1 point. He's lost it. Stevens again. Oh. Well, he fell over his own man, John Pendle, with his leg. To Hemsley. And he's lost it. Well, it's been a sorry tale of lost ball for Wigan. They've had the advantages, they've had the opportunities, they've had a 2-to-1 scrum possession, and time again, we've seen those white shirts leap onto a loose ball. Mick Adams, well, just look at that for a burst of speed from this experienced campaigner. To Tamati. Gregory took his eye off the ball, and Juliff coming on, number 10, Brian Case, looking to be brought off. And I think this is a significant move, this, because Brian Juliff is an ex-wingman, and here he's bringing a prop forward on. I think Ali Murphy's trying to inject a little bit more pace, Alan, in this last quarter.
Yeah, the mistakes we're seeing, I think, is due to the fatigue that's setting in on the players. It's been a warm day, it's been played at a very fast pace, and we're seeing drop balls on odd occasions now. And this, Brian Juliff, the only member of the Wigan squad with Wembley experience, having played with Wakefield in 1979. I think this is Alex's last push to try and snatch something from the game.
12 minutes to go. Wigan still trailing 13 points to 2. Billy Thompson in his last game ever of rugby league, 50 years of age, many cup finals and games of rugby league to his credit, coming to an end. And a good kick from Stevenson. Very good kick from number 3 there, David Stevenson. Not had a lot to do on attack yet. Hemsley. Scott. Gary Stevens switching the attack again, but there it is again. Oh, and this boy Lydon, is he going to go all the way again? I believe he can do. He's racing for the line. He's got Stevenson coming in across. Oh, what a try! The pace of this lad is unbelievable. You give him half a chance, you give him half a second to get away, and there's the boy again. The delight of those Widnes fans. A second 75-yard, 80-yard try. And what irony, a Wigan-born lad to credit too.
Wigan again pressing and they lost possession, and it's that man Lydon. This boy can do nothing wrong. He decides this time to take Edwards on, sees the line, watch him look for that extra gear here as he throws his head back and gets round a despairing dive from Colin Stevenson. It's ironic as well that Joe Lydon, a Wigan lad, almost signed for Wigan but decided to go to Widnes, and I bet he's glad he is just now.
Well, I once remembered, Alan, I must be honest here and confess, I had this boy with a schoolboy side. He played on the wing, and I said to myself then, he'll be a good one, he'll be a good one.
The judgment's certainly been proved right, Ray, and he's shown it today, and I think that try there, what, fully 85, 90 yard, will just about clinching the Man of the Match award.
Mick Burke. 20 yards out. No, just to the left of the post, but at 17 points to 2 for Widnes.
Here we see it again from a tap penalty. Wigan working a planned move with Gary Stevens coming on the blind side. He's a hard tackle from Tamati there, and look at him, he's like a bee round a jam pot is like for this ball. Hands of Sean Edwards off, and he can see the clear running. The cover's coming across, but he throws his head back and it really gets those arms pumping. A despairing dive from David Stevenson. But when this boy gets out in the clay, there's nothing can stop him. Over the whitewash for what will be the deciding try.
John Basnett, what a good game as this ex-New Brighton Rugby Union wingman had. Ex-England under-23s Rugby Union wingman had a very good game. And Fred Whitfield, substitute, just come on while Mick Burke was taking the kick for Mike O'Neill. Big, burly, 16-stone lad. 8 minutes to go in this States Express Challenge Cup final of 1984. And Mick Adams putting in those punishing kicks again, sending Sean Edwards back. Well, let's give this lad credit, only 17 years of age, but he's hardly put a foot wrong. He's come up in attack when it's been necessary, and he's fielded the kicks.
manager by Vince Corelli is putting both his substitutes on to let them taste the atmosphere of Wembley, knowing now that the game's won.
Yes, Eric Hughes, the captain, he's been there 7 times. It's good of him to let a youngster like David Hume go on the field. Kerry Helmsley racing for the line. Oh, beautiful ball to Cannon. Good tackle. Wigan on attack. Gary Stevens. To Hemsley. And is he in? Yes, he's in. Oh, good fight back from Wigan there. And it was that man, Gary Stevens, gave the ball to Kerry Hemsley. But with only 5 minutes to go, could it be too late for those Wigan fans?
Here we are again, Wigan attacking. A loose ball goes back, but fortunately Gary Stevens backing up, spots the weak line, draws the cover beautifully and feeds this boy Hemsley. A big lad, scoring a try at Wembley. I think it's all worthwhile coming from Australia.
Well, he looks to have a little bit of cramp. But is it too late at 17 points to 6? And John Pendlebury, Wigan's loose forward, taking over the kicking duties from Colin Whitfield, who of course has been substituted. He hasn't kicked a goal this season. But if Wigan are to come back dramatically in these closing minutes, this is one he'll have to get. No, he doesn't get it. So still 17 points to 6 to Widnes, 5 minutes to go. Well, he'll be pleased, that man, Kerry Hemsley. Flew over from Australia on Tuesday to get a try here. Even if he doesn't get a cup winner's medal. Taking his time with the kick-off. To Edwards. Good tackle from youngster, number 14, David Hume. First time in the game. Pendlebury. John Pendlebury, number 13, looking for support there. It wasn't forthcoming, but a penalty. John Pendlebury there, a judge, not to have played the ball correctly. I think with only 4 minutes to go, Mick Burke will take his time over this gig. Just slightly to the right of the post, 30 yards out. He's already kicked 2. He's had some trouble with back injuries this season. Hasn't kicked all that regularly, but still has 71 to his credit. And there's a third this afternoon. Stuart Wright, veteran campaigner. Kevin Tamati. What a fine game this lad has had. Strong workhorse, does the tackling, brings the ball away. Les Gawley. Still got the ability to get the passes on when necessary, this number 10. Not quite. Mick Adams looking to put another kick through. Alec Murphy there must know. A lost cause for Wigan now. And I think he'll know what it is, pace. Pace in that man, Joe Lydon, for Widnes. 2 minutes to go, and once again that cup seems to be going destined back to Widnes on Merseyside. A penalty to Wigan, pulling down. Tamati pulling the prop down. Oh, good kick from John Pendlebury. Good high kick from Pendlebury. Puts Wigan 15 yards from the Widnes line. Pendlebury again. Well, Wigan have had tremendous support here. Nearly 40,000. Once water even flew in from Hong Kong on Thursday to support them, but it hasn't been enough. The 13 players on the field have just had to give second best to this Widnes side. But here's a good move. Oh! Tamati going in. He's on his back. Scrum down. Well, referee Thompson looked as though he was doing a King Kong act, but I can assure viewers he's just indicating that Tamati was tackled on his back, ball on his chest.
I think we've got to admire Wigan's courage. They're not throwing in the towel, even though the score's 19-6. They're still taking the game to Widnes, and I think they'll deserve a try, and let's hope they can get one before the end.
Gregory to Burke. Been a very interesting duel there, two contrasting styles between Henderson Gill and Stuart Wright. Well, is it the invisible man or just a stray boot? Hemsley. Mark Cannon. Good ball to Stevenson. Not quite got the pace. Moving into injury time now. 19-6 to Widnes. Wayne Elvin. And there it is. There's the hooter. Widnes fans and Widnes players. Tamati throw themselves up in delight. Yet another cup triumph for Widnes. 19 points to 6. They led at half-time by 12 points to 2 from that Joe Lydon and Cian O'Loughlin try. And then in the second half, another super 75-yard try from this man Lydon. His legs, the pace, that's been the crucial difference between these two sides. But as Alan Agar said, a lot of credit to Wigan, and Wigan skipper number 11 there, Graham West. And that man number 7, Gary Stevens. They tried their hearts out, they gave everything, but it just wasn't quite enough. Andy Gregory there, a great performance. And Sean Edwards, 17 years of age, a big ordeal. But I think we can all say he's come through that ordeal with credit. Nice to see these players hugging to a number 4 Joe Lydon, the Lance Todd Trophy winner, the man of the match. This trophy named after a very famous New Zealand player and administrator in the 20s and 30s. The man of the match, Joe Lydon, and those 2 tries from him, the crucial turning points in the game. Oh, to Frank Tobin there, the physiotherapist. And Alex Murphy, nice to see Alex Murphy there, congratulating his own players and the Widnes side. But I think it was those 2 tries from Lydon in 4 minutes that did everything. And I think the first flash of emotion from Vince Cornelius all week. He's a very quiet man, but he's a tactician. And for the second time in his career as coach to Widnes, he's defeated his old opponent and his old friend and colleague Ali Murphy. Alan Agar, of course, picked Widnes. I picked Wigan. Well, Alan, I'll bow down to your expertise.
Well, I'll have a pint in the bar after today. overall, you can't take anything away from the Widnes side. A tremendously professional outfit.
Widnes skipper Eric Hughes leading his side. Eric Hughes' 7th occasion at Wembley, yet it's the first time for him lifting the cup as captain. And it's nice to see the Wigan fans. That's the beauty of rugby league. The Wigan fans congratulating Widnes, and the Widnes fans roaring them on. And Eric Hughes to receive the trophy from the Earl of Derby, receiving a good handshake from Neil Kinnock. Well, I know he's coached mini rugby at London Welsh. He should have seen some tips here this afternoon from rugby league. And Eric Hughes' arms wrapped around it. A good handshake from Tom Smith, the Widnes chairman. He looks more bemused than anything else, I think, does Eric? A wonderful career. Kevin Tamati, all the way from New Zealand. There he goes in the air. Well, Widnes fans there roar aloft. They've become accustomed to seeing this cup raised aloft by Widnes. And Widnes forever. Well, that's what it's been for the last 10 seasons. Raise aloft to the Wigan fans as well. Wigan fans still offering congratulations. And Joe Lydon, the Lance Todd Trophy winner, the man of the match. And it was Joel Gormley, I think, having a word with him. It were those 2 tries, flashes of inspiration that led to the victory. Andy Gregory is cheeky as ever. Kieran O'Loughlin and Mick Adams. Great campaigner, very experienced player. And youngster David Hume, how nice to see him get onto the game. Graham West, Wigan, New Zealand captain, not quite enough. David Stevenson, youngster Sean Edwards, will remember this day for the rest of his life. Brian Juliff, Mark Cannon from Sydney St George, Kerry Hemsley. Wigan, I think, had the opportunities, had the chances, but put the ball down to the floor too many occasions. Not quite the speed to defeat the winner. Gary Stevens, there's one man, I think, Alan, who's really given his best. Gary Stevens.
I was watching Gary after the final whistle when Widnes were going up to collect their award, and he looked really down, did the lad.
And without the officials, there can be no game. Cup aloft, once again in Widnes' hands. 7th time at Wembley, and a record 7th winners at Wembley for Widnes. Steve O'Neill, John Bassnett. This Widnes side, people keep saying that they can't do it year in and year out, and yet they come back time and time again and prove us all wrong. And I think that piece of silverware will be filled with some champagne or suitable beer tonight.
The fans have been absolutely superb for them. Widnes posing for the photographs now, and someone has taken good care of that cup over the last 12 months. It looks in remarkable condition.
It wasn't your wife who's been cleaning it, Alan, by any chance, was it?
No, I don't think so, David. Those lads can feel very proud of themselves, the Widnes players. Every one of them played the part in what's been a magnificent victory for them. But none more so than that man, Joe Lydon. What a season this lad's had, and I'm sure it's going to be a wow when he gets in Australia.
Well, whoever cleans the cup at Widnes has certainly got plenty of experience. Widnes now taking the cup round to their fans, and how well they've deserved it. Widnes captain, of course, Eric Hughes now also joins one of the record equaling number of 4 cup wins at Wembley. But I'm sure he'll remember the day for this one, when he was captain for the first time. And Joe Lydon there, the Lanstock Trophy winner. Vince Cornelius, the Widnes manager, lifting the cup aloft. A very unassuming man, a very modest man. I well remember playing with him. He always used to keep himself to the background. But how well he deserves this. He's masterminded this trophy win. He had Widnes out here training yesterday afternoon on this pitch, going through the last few moves, and it's paid off.
He's lifted the cup before, that's Vinty, but he'll still get the same old feeling. It makes the heart flutter once the final whistle goes and you know that you've won it.
Well, certainly those Widnes fans know that they've won it again. And Steve O'Neill carrying Cornelius on his back. And I think Widnes had the greater pace. They had the star players, the classier players, and in that man Joe Lydon, well, I think we've been treated to 2 spectacular tries, which are as good as anything scored in any Challenge Cup final. He's certainly keeping hold of that cup, Kieran O'Loughlin, and receiving due acclaim too from the Wigan fans. Nice to see the atmosphere here. Everyone acclaiming good rugby. And the lid nearly went for a bang then. And it's always a sorry sight to see a losing side leave the pitch. John Penribury and Graham West, accompanied by reserve Jimmy Fairhurst, but all credit to Wigan. They put a good performance on for 80 minutes. Their assistant coach, Lord Alan McInnes, will be disappointed, but I think they will agree it's taken 2 superb tries to beat them. And Joe Lydon, well, this youngster, only 20 years of age, revelling in his day. A Wigan lad himself, played here for Wigan schoolboys as an under-11. Snapped up by Widnes. A record-breaking final in all respects. Both these sides making a record-breaking 12th appearance, but it's Widnes who break all records in taking that trophy off for the 7th occasion. And none have worked harder than that man, Mick Adams. Selected for the Great Britain tour that flies out next week because of his form, even at this mature stage in his career. And he's shown us this afternoon that that selection has been well worthwhile. Andy Gregory having trouble lifting the cup up, I think, with Kevin Tamati. And I know that Kevin Tamati, the Maori from New Zealand, one of the great aims in his life was to play at Wembley and then to win, well, beyond his wildest dream. Widnes, they lost the Lancashire Cup final, they lost the John Player final, but here they are, the crucial one, winners of the Challenge Cup final.
I bet he'd like to take that cup over to New Zealand to show all his races, Ray. And I bet one of the first people he goes to see is his cousin Kevin in the Wigan dressing room after the game. Widnes had some narrow squeaks in getting there. They've beaten Carlisle, Dewsbury,
Fulham, Hull Kingston Rovers, and Leeds in the semi-final on the way. But all those hard games are forgotten. This is the one that counts. The State Express Challenge Cup final for 1984. Widnes hold it aloft. Well, they've spotted somebody, obviously. Widnes fans delight on their faces. And nice to see Kevin Tamati there with that youngster. A memory that little lad will remember all his days. The two guardian angels at the side of the cup. The O'Neill brothers. But what a game we've seen. We've seen a game, I think, of commitment, a game of good tackling, but above all, a game that will be remembered for that man there, Joe Lydon, and his 2 tries. 19 points to 6 to Widnes, and well deserved.